Hi, Sagittarius. This is a general tarot card reading for you for the month of July 2020. My name is Jenny, and this message is for you if you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising. This message is also for you if your intuition directed you towards this video. That is definitely how the universe works in synchronicities and intuition. So stay tuned. We're going to pull some tarot cards and we're going to pull some oracle cards, and then we're going to wrap it up with some questions to consider for some inner work and helping to deal with the energies of July. And then we'll do a quick little either poem or meditation that you can practice. Not a, really in-depth meditation or anything, just something quick and easy that you can do that will also help support you throughout the month of July. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, I would love it if you would do so. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is such an honor to share time and space with you on YouTube. And if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is truly a treat. It's hard to put in words what it means to me to be here doing readings for you guys, okay? Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Seven of Cups. So many of you are looking over your options. It is a time of seeing what you have to work with. As I was sort of getting ready to do your reading, I was definitely feeling really strongly. There's a few things going on. First of all, some of you Sagittarius are dealing with a heartache, feeling betrayed, and feeling as if things are not just. And like you were definitely done wrong in this relationship, and so you're kind of reeling from that. And there's another group of Sagittarius out there who are like ready to spring into action. They are ready to take on something new, getting really tired of the way that things have been going and really getting supercharged to move in a new direction. Okay, so doesn't matter which group you fall into, taking a look at what you're currently working with, the way that things have shifted over time. Things are moving and changing so quickly right now that what we're working with and what we have to offer is changing also very rapidly as we progress. Everyone is just like leveling up. If you're not leveling up right now, you're fighting a losing battle, because if you're resisting that kind of change, it's going to be really tough for you guys, especially for the month of July. Oh, wow. And as I say that, here comes the Tower. So yeah, some of you are resisting some of this change. You are resisting this sort of new world that is trying to be created, maybe because you're not exactly sure what direction you're going to go in. And so it's definitely possible that July is going to have some moments of extreme discomfort. I was going to say uncomfort, but that's not even a word. Uncomfortable. You might be uncomfortable through the month of July, and I hate to deliver bad news, but I mean, what else can I do when the Tower shows up? I believe that a lot of these Tower moments can be avoided if we are paying attention. And I believe that we can really make lives easier for ourselves if we're willing to follow our intuition and not have to be hit over the head with something, okay? Little adjustments, if we can constantly make little adjustments, our life will be a lot smoother and we can avoid those big Tower moments. Okay, we have the Fool coming up. So like I said, there are some Sagittarius out there who are ready for something new. You want to get going in a new direction. You're ready for it. That energy feels really good. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, walking confidently in the direction of your dreams, walking towards your abundance, like taking the action that you want to take, that you need to take in order to get things done. You are supported in this. You're not walking this path alone. You definitely have help. And let me just say that no one gets through this life alone. We need each other so badly. We need each other so badly. And some of us don't really want to admit that. I'm going to keep going with these tarot cards. Okay, Four of Cups. Yes, it's exactly like I said. Some of you are really dealing with some pretty intense emotional heartache. Um, Feeling pretty down, pretty betrayed. Um, Not really sure you even want to get out of this energy. Almost choosing to sort of stay stuck in it, maybe for a little bit longer than you need to. Stay in this energy for as long as you need to learn whatever lesson that you need to learn, and then get out of this energy. Okay, I've said this in my readings before, but it's really important. Some of us tend to stay in this energy for too long. Getting over heartache is not an easy thing to do. We learn a lot about ourselves in relationships. And when we have to let relationships go, we're letting go not just of a person, but we're letting go of a dream that we had for that relationship or that person, or what our life was going to be like with that person. So be willing to create something, even be excited about something that's new and even bigger and even better than what you would have had with this person. Okay. All right, we have the Emperor coming out. Wonder what that's about. We'll have to get some clarification. So could be that you're just harnessing your Emperor energy. Okay, Eight of Wands. Something coming in really quickly. We're going to pull some clarifying cards on these. And the Three of Swords. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, some of you Sagittarius are really going through it right now with your heart. It does not feel good. We're going to pull some cards and find out what you need to do to get out of that energy. Let's do that right now. What do these Sagittarius need to know about getting out of this energy of heartache and heartbreak? What needs to shift? What do the Sagittarius need to do to get out of this feeling of heartache and heartbreak and betrayal? And here we have a card that just definitely reminds me of Sagittarius. Standing on the shore, waiting to take a trip, longing to travel, moving and doing something new, going somewhere different, changing your environment. It's like definitely you want to get up and do something different than you've been doing, but you have to be able to break that energy for yourself. Queen of Swords, communication, confidence, logic. Use your logic, use your thinking brain, your thinking brain, and try to be observant of the emotions, but not get dragged down by them. And the Hanged Man. Take a little time out and try to spend this time wisely. There is a need to be retreating, and you're going to get a lot of clarity from your ability to take a little bit of space away from all of these negative emotions that you're trying to sort out. Just try to give yourself a little bit of space from them and drop into that sense of logic and seeing things as they really are, because what happens so often in heartache is that we forget. What was I just going to say? Oh my God, I totally just lost my train of thought. It's starting to get late, but I wanted to get this reading out. Oh, yes. So what happens so often in relationships is, well, in breakups, is that we start, because our heart is hurting, we stop seeing the situation for what it was. We forget about the reasons that we left in the first place. So we start to romanticize about our partner again. And there's definitely a need for you to get away from that energy, okay? Okay, so right off the bat, the guide comes up, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, okay? So some of you have some guides that are trying to get your attention, and there's a need to acknowledge your divinity. And I get, yes, playing small, stop playing small. Your guides are trying to tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, don't forget who you are. You can grieve your loss, but you can't stay in that energy. You've got work to do. Advocate, inspires you to put compassion into action. Okay, work for the benefit of others. If you're feeling bad about yourself, do something to help someone who has it a lot worse than you. Okay, now more than ever, people need each other. There's so much need in the world right now. And you have so much more to give than you might think. It's like the cure for any problem that you have is helping someone cure it for themselves. Okay? Don't forget that. That's one of the most important lessons that I have learned in a very long time. And I know it to be true. We're going to pull some more clarifying cards. I really would like to know why this Emperor and this Eight of Wands are here. So let's get a little more information about that. The Chariot. Wow, there's something really quickly coming in, especially with this Eight of Wands. Some really fast, inspired action with a lot of fire behind it. Holding something close to your heart. Holding something close to your heart. Trying to hold on to something too tight, maybe. Strength. Something that's going to require you to tap into some of your many strengths. We have the Emperor and we have the Strength card. What is going on here? Judgment. Wow. To make things right. So the feeling that I'm getting right now is that there's going to be a need in the month of July for you to be in your strength. Things are going to be a little bit chaotic at some point, and you're going to have to, how do I say this? There's so many images coming in right now. It's like really hard to decipher all of them. There's going to be a need for you to hold the line. I don't know how to say it any differently than that. It's like you're going to have to be tapped into your power because things are going to get a little bit chaotic, and you're not going to have, you don't want to be all shaken up. There's the potential for you to be totally like shaken up and like knocked way off your balance by this. Just know, just let the chips fall where they may and don't get sucked into the drama of it, okay? There's going to be a potential for you to get sucked into some crazy drama during the month of July, but that's not for you. Just take a step back and be in your own strength. I'm sensing a logic, use your logic, and don't be emotional about whatever happens, whatever this is going to be. Interesting. I want to pull some oracle cards about that. Don't get sucked in to the drama. It's going to take some discipline in order to do that, because a lot of people are going to want to pull you into that. Focus on your mission. Keep going to create your dream and don't get sidetracked by all of the shenanigans. Focus your energy. Sorry if you can hear those cars. I'm burning some Palo Santo and some incense or some frankincense, so I like to have the window open when I do that. So occasionally you'll hear a loud car. Okay. Clarity of belief is the first card that comes up. Okay, so an opportunity for you to get really, really clear on what you believe now, because our beliefs have shifted as things have changed so much. And so our beliefs about ourselves have shifted, our beliefs about the world have shifted and are shifting. And so there's a need for you to get a sense of clarity about who you are and where you're going and what you believe. Okay, change your focus. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like toe the line, focus your energy, and don't get sucked in by all of the drama. Yeah, you're awaiting results. Okay, you're kind of like in this, definitely in this hanged man energy, waiting for things to happen, but it's not happening fast enough for you, Sagittarius, and I'm sorry. I can't say that anything major is going to be happening, but you do have this Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. So at some point during July, you will have an opportunity to shift gears. But you have some things to deal with for the month of July. Let's pull some Work Your Light Oracle cards. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Okay, so you have a message that needs to be out there, Sagittarius. Whether it's just with your friends or with your local community or with the larger world, there's definitely messages that you're receiving that need to be shared. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. Exactly. Exactly what I said for all of you Sagittarius who are stuck in your little funk. Sorry, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. I've been there so many times, so I have a great deal of experience with where you are right now. So I don't mean to make light, because I know that the pain is very real, but it's time to make a shift. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Let your friends help you get out of this funk and show you that you are loved and that you are supported. Reach out for help. Call in your soul tribe. They will help you. Beautiful. I love that. So let's get some Sufi wisdom. See what advice we can get for the month of July. Lots of piles of cards here. I will take a picture of these cards and try to show it to you occasionally, just so you can have a look at the cards and see what intuitive hits you're getting for yourself. I also encourage you to check back with this video at the end of July and see how, or in August, and see how things are shaking down for you. If it's not resonating right now, definitely could be something in the very near future. Okay, live in the moment. What you are looking for is with you. What a beautiful card. Let's read what the book has to say about that.
Okay, I'm going to read this for you. First, there's a poem by Omar Khayyam. I think I said that right. Omar Khayyam. It says, "Be drunk, for you know not when you came or why, and stay drunk, for you know not why you go nor where." Lovely. Okay, it says, "A soft voice is reminding you that what you are looking for is already within you. It wants you to open your hand and see what you already hold in it. There is no need to wait to see what will happen. All you have ever longed for is here in this moment right now. Let go of your clever schemes and the beauty and be the beauty that you are. Let joy change you into an expanding universe. Surrender into the marvelous aliveness you feel and let the sun anoint you with its light." Omar Khayyam likens this state of being lost in love to being drunk with feeling beyond time and place. He reminds you to benefit from your own life-giving creative power rather than focusing on past concerns. Living in the moment means utilizing all your essences and staying in your experience of how it feels. By concentrating your attention on the present, you are better able to live each moment as it happens. You will have the opportunity to recharge, renew, and learn to use your energy to enjoy whatever it is you're doing in each moment. Dear one, when you are more positive and optimistic in the present, you live and experience your life rather than thinking about it. You will be open to the possibility of a much more positive and promising future. Your relationships will be more satisfying, for these changes can heighten your self-esteem and make you more open to the truth. The message is to live your life to the fullest, to make every moment count, and to do it now. Be more spontaneous. And so your mantra will be, and you can repeat this anytime you want throughout the month of June, okay? Your mantra will be, "I will not let yesterday crowd out today, and I will not let fear of tomorrow dominate my actions and thoughts. I am determined to live more consciously and fully experience each moment as it comes." So I'm going to repeat that for you because I know it was kind of long. It says, "I will not let yesterday crowd out today, and I will not let fear of tomorrow dominate my actions and thoughts. I am determined to live more consciously and fully experience each moment as it comes." Okay? I think that's really lovely. And I want to pull one more for you. And this is going to be from the Rumi Oracle, because everybody's getting poetry this month. And I am excited to share it with you. More cards. I can't help it. I got new cards and I want to share them. So y'all are getting it all. Well, not all of it. I have a lot of cards over here. We'll pull some romance angels too and see what they have to say for you. Oh, we just got this one the other day. I think it was, can't remember if it was Cancer that got this one. No, it was Virgo that got this one. Dance of the Divine Feminine. Look at that. And this is a really long one, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. This is the number 42. Oh yeah, it's at the end. Here we go. I'm going to read this poem to you, okay? Got to hold it up to the candle so I can see. "If a tree could move from one place to another, it would not suffer the pain of the saw or the oppressive wounds. If the sun and the moon stood like the rocks, they could not offer their brilliance. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow, remaining still like seawater. When the seawater rises to become a cloud, it loses its bitterness and pours the rain of sweetness." I have given you only a few examples. You can figure out the rest. Break away from the self and enter the kingdom of love. And that's by Rumi. How can your feet bear to be still when the music is so lush and inviting? How can you hold yourself back from the tide of love when the horizon looms so vast and exciting? How could you arch your back? How could you not arch your back and respond with more ecstasy to the lover's touch, saying in absolute submission, "Yes, more." You were made to move and grow, to love and flow. Even mountains change. Surrender the stodgy ways of the mind and become willing to dance, the great orchestration of love. Okay, so for you Sagittarius who have been feeling stuck and not able to move, remember the beauty of life. Look around and be excited and let yourself dance a different dance. Okay, the month of July is going to be about change for you, and you can decide how you deal with that change. So I want to leave a couple of journaling questions, if I can find them here amongst all of these cards, in case you get stuck through the month of July. There'll be a few questions for you that you can either just sit and meditate on or journal about. And I'm always going to recommend journaling because it really helps me sort out my own thoughts. Okay. What is my life like when it's in balance? Okay. So it could be that you need to make moves to create a little bit more balance in your life. If you've been leaning more on like focusing on your emotions, you might need to focus a little more on your work. And then if you have been neglecting to take care of yourself, how can you work to have more balance where you are spending enough time focusing on your emotions, you are dealing, focusing on your emotions. Didn't exactly say that correctly. It's more like, how are you nurturing yourself? How are you mothering yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? In addition to, are you getting all of your work done? Are you taking care of the house? Are you doing the things you need to do to eat right, eat healthy foods, exercise? What does a balanced life look like to you? And are you taking the steps that you need to create that? And then the next one is, what is the worst thing that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? Yeah, so Sagittarius, you're definitely being asked to drop a little bit of baggage, and that with that comes a little bit of fear. And so that could be an outdated way of thinking. It could be actual like cleansing your home, purging your home of all of the extras that you don't need anymore. It's like baggage on the spiritual, emotional, and physical level. What needs to be dropped as we're going into this new life, this new way of being, this total revolution? So I hope that this has been helpful for you, Sagittarius. And I am really wishing you so much comfort for the month of July. And I hope that you are able to ride these waves that are coming in with strength, knowing that you have been through more, you've been through worse, and that you can ride these waves and you can come out of this on top, okay? So I'm just sending you so much love, and I just wish you all the best for the month of July. See you.